Hey, lean in for a second. I am not going to start with hype or specs. I am going to start with how you'll feel the first time you turn on the Samsung 55-inch Neo QLED QN70F. You'll sit there, glance at the screen, and almost forget you re-watching from your couch. You'll feel like you right there in the scene. Before we go any deeper, check the current price and stock through the link below, because TVs like this tend to shift in availability, and waiting is the kind of thing you'll look back on later with a twinge of regret. This TV is for the kind of person who notices when detail feels soft, motion feels sluggish, or color feels washed out. You've lived with okay images before, but lately you've felt that itch of the sense that your screen isn't matching the quality of the content you're rewatching. You've outgrown good enough, and this set is the upgrade that actually solves that. You know it was time for something better when every dark scene looks muddy on your old panel. Every fast camera move feels like blur, and every bright shot feels dull. You didn't just want bigger. You want it alive. From the moment this Neo QLED lights up, there's a breath of confidence. Images feel sharper without trying too hard. Colors feel intentional instead of exaggerated. Motion feels fluid, not shaky. Even everyday TV feels elevated, as if your content suddenly has room to breathe. You'll notice it during weekend movie marathons where shadows hold detail and highlights glow with subtlety. You'll feel it in gaming sessions where every frame matters and responsiveness actually feels responsive. Sports suddenly feel real, not just something happening on a flat screen, but something unfolding in front of you. Even background shows feel more engaging because the picture looks crisp and thoughtful. If you're hesitating because of price swings or inventory oddities, check availability again. TVs with this capability don't linger, and hesitation has a way of turning into "why didn't I just do it sooner?" Here's the subtle shift most people don't expect. Once you've watched day-to-day content on a panel this capable, everything less starts to feel flat. You'll catch yourself thinking about your old set in moments of disappointment. Is subtle, sure, but unmistakable. That loss aversion doing its thing once you've felt vibrant contrast and smooth motion. Anything weaker feels like a downgrade. There's a quiet kind of pride that comes with owning something this well-rounded. Not loud, not showy. Just that steady sense of confidence every time you walk into the room and see it. You feel like someone who gets quality not for status, but because you actually appreciate the difference. Picture richness that doesn't scream for attention, but still captivates. Motion that stays smooth when others stutter. Colors that feel balanced, not artificial. Everyday viewing that feels intentional instead of lifeless. And responsiveness that doesn't lag when action picks up. Of course, there are a couple of soft trade-offs. If your room gets blasted by sunlight all day, ultra-bright flagship LCD panels can push higher peak levels. And if you're chasing the absolute top of the spec chart in premium HDR lists, some ultra-premium models nudge a bit further. But eventually, you stop comparing and just go with the thing that already felt right from the first look. Every time you consider something weaker, you find yourself circling back to this. Don't let this be the upgrade you delay and later wonder about. Check the price, see if it's in stock, and make the call with confidence. Once you've lived with this level of performance, there's no going back to just okay.